The military might of the United States is obviously second to none. Throughout history, America has achieved new heights when it comes to the power and versatility of its aircraft. The Smithsonian Channel's Air Warriors, it takes us through that history. It premieres Sunday, and joining us now is former U.S. fighter pilot and host of the series, C.R. Anderegg. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing very well. So tell us about Air Warriors. What's this all about?
Air Warriors is a series on Smithsonian Channel Sunday evenings at 8 o'clock that takes us through a variety of different American aircraft, air power from the Air Force and the Navy and the Marines. It represents each individual aircraft throughout its development, through its employment, and through its combat experience, through interviews with people that have actually flown the airplane, many of them in combat, and file footage that is, or footage that's been found by researchers that illustrates how the airplane performed in combat in some key battles.
Wow, that's pretty fantastic. You were an Air Force officer yourself for 30 years. You've seen the technology in these aircraft improve throughout the years. What's been your favorite plane to date?
Well, my favorite plane to date is the F-15. The newer versions of the F-15 that I flew were phenomenal in the fact that their ease of employment, the ease of flying them, and the great variety of accomplishments that we could achieve in the air with the F-15.
I think some of us, we might take aircraft for granted, but the fact is a lot of the successes of these aircraft, they come with their fair share of failures as well. Is there one aircraft in particular that had a rocky road to success?
The original concept of an airplane, especially a fighter aircraft, goes through many evolutions before the first airplane actually flies.
Gotcha.
Through testing and development, wind tunnel testing, and they change sometimes even dramatically. For example, the F-15, one of the original versions of the F-15 was envisioned to be a swing wing fighter like the F-14 Tomcat. That design was abandoned in development. Once the airplane gets in the air, then we have a whole new set of circumstances. But all the new fighters, the F-15, the F-16, the A-10, the F-22, the F-35, have had really quite remarkable success in not having development problems that have caused them serious airborne issues or lack of combat capability.
Wow, it's really remarkable. Well, this is one of these shows. Look, once you get wrapped into it, you're going down a rabbit hole, and you'll know front and back the history of every single one of the planes that we've flown, which is pretty incredible. I'm assuming you're a military history buff yourself, so must have been pretty cool hosting this show.
Right, it was very cool. I was the Air Force historian for 10 years in a second career after my flying career. And so I have a great appreciation for this Air Warrior Smithsonian series as being on the mark and really describing how aircraft were developed and how they were employed in combat.
Wow. Well, we're looking forward to seeing the show. We can catch the show this Sunday at 8 p.m. It's great having you, CR. Thank you so much for joining us.
That's great. Thank you.
All right, Sunday, 8 p.m. Catch the premiere of Air Warriors on Smithsonian Channel. You can find it on your TV service. Just go to smithsonianchannel.com to find the channel on your box. The Smithsonian Channel, proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.